Okay. Hello, folks. Welcome to Leanne Live. My great pleasure this morning, today, wherever you're watching in the world, is to introduce you to a good friend of mine, Beth Chen. Beth is from Taiwan originally, living in LA, and at the moment, she's on a long holiday back in Taiwan to see her parents. Thankfully, we've been able to connect this morning, and hopefully, the internet will be friends to us. So I'm just going to bring Beth onto the screen right now. Welcome, Beth.
Hi, Leanne. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you. Beth,
Yes.
holiday is looking really good on you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so grateful that I can have this 3 months here in Taiwan to spend this time with my family and friends. Because
Wow,
for this pandemic, actually, I haven't been back for 2 years. So I'm so grateful and I'm so happy.
that's fantastic. So you said 3 years or 2 years, sorry, that you haven't been
two
home?
years. 2 years.
2 years, and
Yeah.
you're there for 3 months now.
Yes. Yeah. I'm
That's
already, spent for about a month. So still 2 other months to stay here.
Yeah, wow. That's fantastic. And Beth, I noticed that you've been seeing the sights of Taiwan with your family, with your parents,
Yes.
with your husband.
Yeah.
It's so exciting. We were talking just before about how, we can live in one place and then, as we're growing up and we don't have those opportunities to see what's around in our backyard. And then we go away and to another
Yeah.
country and then come back and then see the sights
Yeah.
of your own home country. I think it's exciting and it's great because you're looking at it through different eyes that have
Yes.
experienced the world, and then you come home to appreciate what you have in your
Yeah.
hometown, which is just lovely.
hmm
Beth, can
Yes.
you tell us a little bit more about yourself? What was life
Sure. Yeah.
like for you before you started a digital business?
Yeah, so I would like to introduce a little bit about my background. So, hi everyone, my name is Beth, and just like Lian mentioned, that I'm from Taiwan and relocated to LA 2 years ago because my husband got an offer job there for 4 years. So actually, he relocated there first, like 6 months earlier than mine. So we'll still stay there for another 1.5 years there in LA. Yes. So I'm sorry.
You're right.
So actually, yeah, before I relocate to LA, I was working in a travel agency in Taiwan. So I was a tour leader. Also, I work in the office. And working in a travel agency is really very stressful because in high seasons, it's like over 3 months in a year. Usually, I work overtime. Usually, it's like over 12 hours a day. So,
Oh,
especially as a tour leader, when I lead the tours overseas to European countries, it's really a very demanding job because I have to deal with so many things that come up very urgent. So I have to deal with those things, and especially when I come back to Taiwan, I have to deal with this time difference. So I'm already in my early 40s, so I don't really think that I can fit this job like for how many years longer. So actually at that moment I was thinking that maybe if there's some time in the future I can change to another job and then I will try that. But at that moment I didn't know what I could do. So in year 2019 in around May, and my husband got this notice from his company that he will have this kind of chance to work in the States for 4 years.
wow.
So I was so happy for him because I know that if I can come to with him to the States, and then this would be for us a very new opportunity to live in a new country. So,
Yeah.
but to be honest, I have this kind of dilemma because if I want to come to the States with him, then I have to quit my job. And then actually, I didn't know what I could do in a new country. But long story short, and actually, I just quit my job and then to move to the States with him. So,
Yeah. Right.
that's why I was, starting to looking for some, solutions, maybe online or maybe something else that I could do in the States. And, I
Mm.
was in the States in like 2020 in February. And that at that moment, that time, like 1 month later in March, the whole world is already starting to change because of this
Yes.
pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So
Yeah. I
I
can.
noticed that, yeah, I'm
Yep.
sorry. Yeah,
No,
so
no,
I
that's it.
noticed that maybe something is different, and then because we are already locked down and stay at home, so I was looking for something that I could do at home, and also I can make another stream of income to contribute
Yeah.
myself to my my household. So I think online is a trend, and that's why I search something online that I could do, and that's why I found this online digital business.
Wow, that's amazing. I love how that opportunity was there for you to actually start looking. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but what I'm hearing is that when you actually move from your own country, let alone a small what your a town of your birth, or
Mm-hmm.
um, you're really well and truly out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
You you quit your job. You held your
Mm-hmm.
husband's hands and traveled over to the United States to support him
Mm-hmm.
in his role. And then all of a sudden you're there, you're the supportive wife, and now you're spending a lot of time with your husband, which is fantastic. But it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, what do I do while he's busy? And I can really
Mm-hmm.
I see that. But to spend time with your husband is so important to you. And I know I'm adding
Mm-hmm.
in, you haven't really said that, but I do know I've known you now for a while, and I know how important it is for you to spend time with your husband. And
Yes. Yeah.
so Beth, can I ask you why I'm hearing the reason why you started this
Mm-hmm.
business was to do something for yourself, but is there something else that really made you decide that this is the right business for you?
Yeah. Sure, because like I mentioned, I work in the travel agency, and then I just, in the past, I didn't have the time for my family, and sometimes even for myself, because, when I was busy working, usually when I got back home, I was already, exhausted, and sometimes when I got back home, it's already midnight. So in the past, I always had this kind of guilty that I was not a good daughter for time for my parents, and also I was not a good wife for my, my husband.
Yeah,
So I was always, want to find a job or something that in the future I could really balance, my life and also my work. So that's why I think when I'm already in the States, and then I was want to find something, maybe something new or something that I could really balance, this, life and my work. And
yeah,
also because in around 1.5 years, we'll still move back to Taiwan. So I really want to find something that I don't really have to quit my job again. And then when I
yeah,
move back to Taiwan, I really need to find another one. And then because I'm already in my early 40s, it's really hard to find another new job for me here in Taiwan. So I think online is really a trend, and it's really, very flexible to really can fit my schedule. Because for me now, I'm having this vacation here with my family. So actually I can really, schedule my time, like when I want to work and how many hours I want to work for my, my work now. So
yeah.
it's really flexible and really can fit my schedule. So I really love this, time flexibility that I can really, spend with my family as much time as I can.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic. So now that you've got that flexibility with your husband, and you can,
Yes.
like you said, you can pick up, and if you have to go to another country, you've got
Hmm.
a business that you can work on and
Yes.
take with
Yes.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yes.
that's really the biggest, would that be one of the biggest transformations you've seen now that you've
Hmm.
ticked that
Yeah.
box? But is
I
there
think
other,
so. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
I think
yes,
my biggest chance was like I got the time, because I
right,
mentioned that I didn't have the time for my family and also my husband. So for now, the biggest chance is that I got the time and the time flexibility that I can really spend time with my family. just like you can see on my post that I travel with my parents and my husband. I mean,
Yeah.
here in Taiwan, and so I really appreciate that. We all know that time with family is really precious. But in the past, I was just I was too busy to make a living, and then I forgot that I can really make a life. So I think
Mm,
for this new laptop lifestyle, what
mm,
we're having now is really can to really make us to really slow down. I mean, because in the past I was really too busy, and then I just forgot that family is really our most important assets, that we really need to spend our time with them. But in the past I just couldn't do that because I didn't have the time. But for me now, I
mm,
can really just schedule my time, and then to really to slow down and really to do things that I really love and enjoy. And I think that's what life is about. So I really appreciate that we can have this, online business that we can really take it to be with us no matter where we are. Like for
yeah,
me now, I'm here in Taiwan, and when I come back to the States, I can still run this business. Yeah, because our
yeah.
system is working for us in the back end. So it's really amazing.
That's really cool. So when you said like our system is working for us in the background,
Mhm.
um, did you want to just talk a little bit more about that? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Sure. So actually, we're running this business not only, by ourselves. We have a proven
mm,
system that like thousands of people have already been running. So actually, no matter what we are doing, our system is working, for us in the back end. So
yeah,
actually, I can, I just check my emails, and if somebody they are interested in our business, they have some inquiries, I just send them back some messages, and that's all. And what we are doing is the attraction marketing. So we just do this marketing part, and for the other like 90% is already done in the
yeah,
back end. Like we don't need to really set up for our website because we have an amazing team. They are doing this for us. So like
yeah,
all this technology part, we have already have this amazing team that are doing for
all
us.
covered.
So
Yeah,
we're just doing this marketing part, and also we have mentorship and also the coach that they will help us, in this amazing
mm,
community. We just support each other. Yeah,
yeah,
so that's why I really appreciate that we have this amazing community, and also this community is global. So like I'm here in Asia in Taiwan, and Lian is in Australia, so that's why we can get this connection. And also we have a lot of other business partners in like in the States, in Canada, like in European countries. Yeah. So
yeah,
there are so many. So this is a global, community that if you are interested, you can just, reach out to Leanne. She's
yeah.
an amazing, amazing mentor.
Thank
Yeah. So
you.
just contact her.
Yeah, Beth, I just think it's so exciting seeing the growth in
Hmm.
the different countries at the moment. I know Japan,
Hmm.
we've got a lot of people coming through from Japan and from the USA and
Yes.
Canada, of course, Canada, and
Hmm.
Singapore as well, and
Yeah.
Fiji and Papua New Guinea,
Yeah.
Solomon Islands. Oh my goodness. I get excited because we're really traveling the world through each other's
Hmm.
eyes and connecting, and when we are able to travel again, we'll have a lot of people to meet. And Beth, you're definitely
Yes.
on my list of people that I want to spend some time with. Um,
Yes.
and I just want to thank you so much for joining me today. My daughter's a little bit
Hmm.
upset because I've left her in the room so that she can watch her TV in there
Yeah.
while we do this interview. And she's, well, I think one of the songs is that on that she doesn't like. But I've enjoyed spending some time with you this morning.
Yeah.
And
Same here.
folks, if you would like to hear some more information about Taiwan and about Beth and digital business, Beth is certainly very approachable, and feel free to send Beth a message, or you can contact me. Also, if you're also interested in digital business, we'll organize a link for you that you can watch a webinar and find out
Hmm.
if this business is for you or not.
Hmm.
And then if it is for you, we'll be happy to help you get started and run it like a pro. Um, I love spending time with you, Beth. And again, folks, thank you so much for supporting us. Nicole, Annie, Linnell, Esther, Fumiko. You're amazing, ladies, for catching us live. And thank you for those watching the replay later. We're really grateful to you. Um, Alrighty. Well, thank you very much, Beth. Enjoy your day in Taiwan.
Yeah, thank you, Leon. Thank you.
That's awesome. It really is great. And folks, we will see you again soon on another interview about digital business. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.